What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Playground Sessions YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to play the chorus to all 3 levels of difficulty for Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. This is a popular one right now, so I didn't want to just give you guys one level. There's going to be something for everyone in this video. I'm going to show you how we do things at Playground Sessions and how our arranging team likes to tackle different levels. So on top of showing you guys how to play the chorus, no matter what level you are, I'm also going to be giving you guys some tips and a window into how we like to arrange for different levels. So let me get started by showing you how each one of the choruses goes, starting with Advanced. First of all, we're in the key of B flat major here. Left hand is going to be doing a broken chord pattern. Right hand's got octave melodies. This is pretty cool here. So left hand's doing this. On its own, it sounds like a nice little song, right? Just in the left hand. Now the right hand on top of that is doing this. Now when we add that together, we get something like this. Ah, beautiful, right? Very expressive. Now, let me go ahead and demo this whole thing for you guys in time with our backing tracks. By the way, when you're playing along with our interactive app, this backing track is going to be with you even at the slow practice tempo. But I'm going to give it to you now at full tempo to give you a sense of how this chorus looks. Then I'm going to break it down in detail for you. Then, of course, I'll show you how to do the intermediate level and the rookie level if this stuff is feeling too hard for you. All right, that's it. So we already kind of went over the first couple of measures. Let's take that again. Left hand is going to be the more tricky part here. So what we're doing here is outlining an E flat major harmony, specifically an E flat major 7. And with our right hand melody, we can tell that we've got that sharp 4 sound in there as well. The melody ends up on this D, which is the major 7 of an E flat major 7 chord. But we're not just playing block chord, right? And we're also not just doing this kind of 1-5-1 pattern. Nothing wrong with that, but at the advanced level, we want to spice it up a little bit. So we almost have a counter melody happening at the top of our left-hand voice. And that looks like this. D, B flat, D, B flat, C, D, and E flat. I love that. Now we move down to B flat major, and we're not just going to do the octave here, we're going to do the 10th, which means third finger on F and thumb all the way up to D, C, D. So you're going to get that pattern a lot. We lock in on the bottom of our harmony. In the beginning here, it's E flat and G. And then we're going to toggle back and forth with the G and the top note. So let the pedal up here and push it back down. Same idea here. Now we're anchoring with B flat and F. We're going to toggle between our top counter melody notes and that F. Now, next phrase, next line down, same idea. Now, actually, it's exactly the same. What's different is going to be the right hand, subtly different. We'll get there in just a second. Now, if we scroll down to the final system of our notation here in the chorus, we can see the pattern has changed. Now, our left hand is playing block chords, and we've got quarter note rhythm, so it's going to move rather quickly. First, we have G minor, root position, D minor over F, dropping down to an octave and a fifth, B flat major, then D minor, up to E flat major. And we're doing E flat major in a cool way here. We start with just the root position triad, but then we're going to add a G minor triad on top of that. But I don't want you to think about that as a G minor triad. I want you to think about that whole measure as being an E flat major 7 chord once again. In case you didn't know, if you put a G minor triad on top of an E flat root, what you get is E flat major 7. So what we're going to do here is start with the E flat triad and then move up to the top voicing. Now we're going to end things with C minor 7 to F over C and then B flat octaves. We're simplifying the harmony as we get to the end. By the way, that's a nice classic 2-5-1 progression. C minor 7 to F to B flat. Now let's talk about the right hand. And again, guys, if this is feeling too difficult for you, in just a bit later on in this very video, I'm going to break down the intermediate and the rookie level choruses to this song as well. By the way, feel free to skip around using the chapter function here in this video. Let's take the right hand from the top. Our melody is fairly simple here. G, A, B flat. But we're doing it in octaves here since this is the advanced arrangement. So instead of that, we're going to be doing this. Okay, let's put that on with the left hand here. And I know I'm moving fast, but that's because we are at the advanced level here in this portion of this lesson. Let's take it slow, but let's put the hands together. All right, now we're going to start the same way for the second phrase with a little pickup F in our fourth finger in the right hand. Same idea here for phrase 2. A lot of drama in this. Right hand moves up a little early here, and then we have some faster 16th note rhythms. That's it. Now, I encourage you guys to rewind and play that part back with me until you're feeling comfortable enough to try it in tempo, in time. But for now, let's move on to the final phrase of the chorus. Our right hand moves to a triplet pattern here that repeats, while the left hand harmony underneath shifts. This is pretty cool. Check it out. So the right hand triplets can be tricky if the left hand is playing different rhythms, but since the left hand's only playing on strong beats, 1, 2, 3, and 4, we can assign those left hand chords to the first note of each of these triplet groupings in the right hand. So we have triplet, 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 triplet. Then we settle into an even eighth note rhythm in the left hand in the next measure. Let's wrap things up. Okay guys, let's try this thing now at a slow tempo. We'll do it in time, and again, we have our backing track, which is going to follow us even at that slow speed. And I'd like all of you to try to play this along with me here. In just a minute, we'll speed up to full tempo, and then I'm going to simplify things and show you the intermediate level arrangement of this same section. All right, guys, good job. Let's speed things up. right, there it is. There's the advanced chorus to Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. Now, if you want to learn the rest, there's a full song, by the way, of all these levels in our interactive app. You can tap that card above that says free trial, and that's going to give you a chance to sign up for a 30-day free trial where you get all access just like a paid member does. But you don't have to pay anything for 30 days. So you can finish out this arrangement at this level. Or feel free to stick around with me here in this YouTube video because we're about to get into the intermediate chorus now. That chorus sounds like this. So obviously the same section here, but we've simplified things quite a bit. We don't see as many syncopations, and the left-hand part is still doing that broken pattern. So we have some rhythm and some momentum, but we're keeping it simple. We've just got 3 notes, the root, the fifth, and the root. So let's put these hands together. By the way, right hand is no longer doing octaves, right? Just single note melody. Now left hand up to B flat, again 1-5-1. A little bit of syncopated rhythms between the hands there. Next phrase, same idea. Right hand moves up a little early here, and then we have a little bit of different rhythms. That's the gist of it, right? Now let's talk about the final phrase. Again, we have triplets in our right hand here. But left hand's not playing chords anymore, we're just playing single notes, and that looks like this. Now to wrap things up, again, triplets in the right hand. Now left hand's got a basic triad for C minor. Again, F over C, just like advanced. That's all there is to it for intermediate. So the core of the song is still here, the melody is still intact. We've simplified some of the left-hand part, especially in the beginning, but we've kept that broken chord pattern because we want that to be true here, even at the intermediate level. Right hand, we've removed the octaves from the melody, but we've kept the important rhythms like the triplets. Let's try this together at the slow tempo, then we'll speed it up. All right, guys, good. Now, again, feel free to rewind and play back with me, or skip ahead using the chapters here to any other part of this video that you'd like extra practice on. But let's speed things up now, and then we're going to move on to the rookie level. All right, guys, final step of today's lesson. I'd like to show you how we approach something like this song, even at a beginner level. So here is the rookie level chorus of Driver's License. All right, right out of the gate, we can see our time signature has changed 4/2 with dotted bar lines. Now, this is something we do often in our interactive app for rookie players. The main reason is so that we can still feel that 4/4 time, that common time, but the rhythms on screen in your notation can feel a bit less intimidating. We're essentially stretching out all of our rhythms and doubling the durations, and we're speeding up our tempo. But that's all to say that instead of looking at eighth notes, we're looking at quarter notes. Instead of looking at 16th notes, we're looking at eighth notes. Once we dive in and start playing this, you're going to see it all sounds the same in the end. Now, one characteristic of our rookie level arrangements is that we have single notes in each hand. So right hand melody, and then often that means left hand playing single note harmonies, often roots. Let's go ahead and walk through this here. Now we've got our 2-finger on A, left hand, pinky on F. Now hold on a second, this sounds like a different starting point. And yes, that's true. If we look at our key signature, we're no longer in the key of B flat major, which tells us that there are 2 flats that are automatically flat, right? Here we see we're in the key of C. So we've transposed up a whole step, and again, you're going to see this in a lot of our rookie level arrangements. We move slightly up or down to a more friendly key signature. So here we're in the key of C, which means our first chord is not E flat major, but instead F major. Here's what we've got. Ready? We still have some syncopation in the right hand melody, but otherwise we've simplified our rhythms a little bit. Next phrase, same idea. You don't have to use your sustain pedal, but you can if you'd like. All right, moving on. These triplets in the right hand we think are very important, so we've kept them even in the rookie level arrangement. And if you don't really understand what a triplet is, think about it like this. In our left hand, we have half notes, right? Normally, we could fit 2 quarter notes into a half note, but here we're cramming 3 even beats or notes into the space where 2 are supposed to fit. So here's the result that you get. Now, same idea in the next phrase. All right, guys, let's put this together in time, and let's do it at the slow tempo first. Nice work, rookies. Now when you're ready, let's speed this up. That's a wrap. If you guys want to learn the rest of this song in any of the levels that I touched on today, you got to tap that card above that says, "What are you waiting for?" Of course, that link is going to take you to a sign-up page for a free trial of our full interactive app. All access, no strings attached for 30 days. If you enjoyed this video, share it with a friend, hit that like, maybe even a subscribe if you'd like to hear more from me. By the way, I'm Phil, and this is Playground Sessions YouTube channel. I love teaching you guys the songs that you want to learn. We also have a ton more in the app beyond song lessons. We've got a boot camp curriculum, we've got fundamentals courses, and of course we have lessons by Harry Connick Jr., David Sides, and more. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you soon for the next video lesson. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm Phil. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap that notification bell. And be sure to check out the Playground Sessions interactive app. It was co-created by music legend Quincy Jones. Playground teaches the piano with interactive feedback and gaming features, all while using your favorite songs.